What the hell is up, guys? It's your motherfucker Capidom, and I sound grouchy right now because I woke up 10 minutes ago, and it is 2:17 on the clock p.m. So I missed my breakfast and my lunch, so I'm pretty pissed. But this is the story of my life, and yeah, we're gonna get into the topic today because my life is boring as hell. And we're going to be talking about the Call of Duty Ghost guns and what we know already about them. Now, of course, we got the Honey Badger to start off. And the Honey Badger is a fully automatic, I think it's a submachine gun. Integrated silencer, allows for more attachments but lower range. Now we got the SC-2010 that looks like some sort of a FAL. It's probably an assault rifle. It's a fully automatic, redesigned barrel, provides longer range with reduced recoil for higher accuracy. Okay, it seems legit. And then there's the SA-805. Doesn't have much stuff about it. Then there's the FAD, or the FAD, and fully automatic, high rate of fire with moderate recoil. So we're going to be seeing the FAD again, and as much as I hated that fucking gun from MW3, we're going to see it. Now this is the MSBS. Lots of BS with this gun, hence the name, but it looks like the MTAR. I'm not sure whether this is the MTAR-X people were talking about, but it says 3-round burst, high damage output in each burst, fast rate of fire in fully automatic mode. Alright, and then we got something called the ARX-160, which kind of looks like the ACR, but it says fully automatic, highest rate of fire in its class with a reduced recoil for the first 3 rounds of each burst. So this is kind of weird. It has, it is special. It's very fully automatic. It has a high rate of fire, but the first 3 rounds in each one of its bursts. So the first 3 bullets that it shoots, for every time you start shooting it, it has a reduced recoil. I guess so you can start to stay on accuracy, on target with it. And then the last one for these assault rifles is unlocked at private. That's all it says about the AK-12. So we do have an AK variant in the game, of course. Now to get into the submachine guns, we got a Vector CRB. It's a fully automatic, highest penetration and damage in its class. Okay, haha, penetration. Not funny, but that's okay. The K7 looks like a retarded piece of shit. Looks like one of those World at War guns, kinda. There's nothing really much about it. The CBJ-MS. Now, this gun may look a little bit like an MP7, but I know a little bit more about this gun personally, and the CBJ-MS is a Swedish variant of a PDW, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the PDW with a type of reload system, so watch out for that. And next, this is the gun I am excited for. This Bison, the bitchin' Bison. This gun is like the PP90M1 from MW3. It has that squirt gun little round tub of bullets and ammo and shit underneath of it. And it looks like a water squirter you would get from the dollar store, but it's going to have a high rate of fire. This thing's going to be amazing. And then the last one's called the Viper, V-E-P-R, Viper. I don't know, that's all for submachine guns. Next we have light machine guns, the M27 IAR. It says fully automatic, moderate recoil, and rate of fire with consistent damage over range. So this thing won't change range a lot, but it has to have an okay amount of recoil on it. And this thing does have like a dual drum thing, like one of the guns in the it's like the Hammer from Black Ops 2. Is what the dual magazines look like. The next one is like the MK48, or not the MK48, but whatever the MK was in MW3 with that type of ammo box. It's called the Ameli, A-M-E-L-I. And then the next one is the LSAT. Of course, there will be an LSAT. That's pretty interesting. And then the last one's called the Chainsaw, and the Chainsaw looks like it might have a flamethrower on it. It's pretty interesting. It looks like it has one of those things for a grip on the top, and it's an interesting looking type of gun. But anyways, now this is what I'm really excited to talk to you guys about today. This is the marksman rifles. The first one we have is the MK14 EBR. It says single shot, moderate recoil, highest damage per round in class. So you're probably going to be getting some one-shot kills with this to the head, and it's moderate recoil. That would make sense. You can't spray and pray with it, so it's not a Barrett 50 cal motherfucker. The next thing is an MR28 single shot, lowest recoil and damage, highest rate of fire in its class. So this is going to be like the SVU of the marksman rifles. It's gonna be single shot still, so you're gonna have a trigger finger with it, but it has a low amount of recoil and it's the highest rate of fire, so you can spam this thing a little bit more. Now we have the IA2 single shot, strong and versatile overall. That's pretty much all it says. And then this one is kind of interesting. It looks like a crazy ass weapon. It looks ridiculous. It says single shot, effective at long range with moderate recoil. Now, think about this for a second. This thing is called the SVU Dragunov. The SVU Dragunov? What the hell? Those are two different guns. The SVU is a Dragunov, but whatever, I'm confused. Okay, so next off here we have sniper rifles. The L115, bolt action, deadly from the upper leg up. That's bad grammar, but it's should be a one-shot kill from thigh up. And ballistic CPU calibrates recoil up to 4 kills. I don't know what that means, but it's the L118A from MW3 practically. And the next one we have is the USR, bolt action, deadly from the waist up. Faster handling, ballistic CPU calibrates recoil for up to 4 kills. I don't know what this means, but it looks like this thing doesn't have a scope on it. I don't know. That's interesting. The next one is the Lynx LYNX, and it looks like it has, I don't know, it's just an interesting looking gun. It looks like it has a big amount of ammo in it. The next one is called the VKS, which looks like it has a built-in silencer on it, which is interesting. But you guys will probably be spamming the hell out of that if possible. Now we have the shotguns, and there's two interesting shotguns that we know about already. And the first one I'm really excited for because we saw some of its gameplay on Chasm. It's pretty awesome. It's called the MTS-255. It's a double-action 5-round revolving cylinder shotgun that lets you run and gun in style. So it reminded me of the Olympia from Black Ops 2 Zombies and Black Ops 1 and all that, and it's really awesome. Okay, and here's the next one. It's called the Bulldog. It's an interesting weapon. You can search it up, Call of Duty Ghost shotguns. It's also referred to as the MAUL, M-A-U-L, but right now it's being called the Bulldog. And then there's the Riot Shield. Swap for Riot Shield radar. That's all we've seen about it, but there is going to be a Riot Shield in the game. Let's get into the handguns. The P226 semi-automatic, large ammo capacity and high rate of fire, but with increased recoil. It looks like the P99 and probably gonna act like it from MW3. The next one is an M9A1. That looks like the B23R. MP433. That looks like the TAC 45. Not much description for these. And then the 44 Magnum, which is of course the 44 Magnum we've all come to know. And then got a couple launchers here. First launcher is the MK32 grenade launcher with revolving 6-round. Fires Semtex explosive rounds. So fires Semtex. That's interesting. I could stick some people with that. Maybe it would be cool. I'd see some trick shots with that. Maybe that would be awesome. The next one is called the Castet, which looks like this stupid grenade launcher from MW3. I forget what it's called. And then the next one is called the Panzerfaust, and this one is absolutely ridiculous. The Panzerfaust I think it's a real gun in real life you can use to shoot down anti-aircraft with, and this is a freaking ridiculous looking gun. But that comes to the conclusion of our video today. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. All of the information came from Charlie Intel, so check out the link in the description if you want to know more. If you liked the video, then like the video, and I'm the hell out. Peace!
Bye, have a great time.